Okay. And we're live. Hey y'all.
Hey y'all. So
I know
we
we
are doing
on
we are
here.
doing we are doing episode 5 and 6 of The Shy.
I know.
I just gotta point this out. Your episode 7 that's about to come on next week,
This week come on Friday.
Sunday for me though. That episode is gonna crack me up because you're like when the teacher when because EJ, he has a learning disability, and the teacher was talking to them, and she was like, "Oh, like you was sleeping with my best friend. Uh, I've been sleeping with Keisha since the 3rd grade, and blah blah blah." And the teacher was like, "Excuse me." It took me out. I want to let y'all know I'm going to be cracking up when we do that review. So let's get started, shall we?
Okay. Um, we gonna start. I'm gonna start because see, this guy to the left or whatever corner he in this week, he actually didn't see episode 6 to no fault of his own, but girl, it was a hot mess. So it was a situation with Darnell and Jada. That's Emmy Mama name for y'all that don't be knowing who Jada is.
Yeah,
So
that's Emmett Mama. So
so they got done doing what they always do, which it seems like what they always do. They was in the bed and they had just got finished playing Tornado Twister. Y'all know what that means. Family program.
hold on. For those of you that don't know what Terminator Twister is, that means that they just got done doing having sex. For those of you that don't know what that means, wait, Darnell had sex with Emmett Mama again.
And we talking about episode 5 first. We talking about episode 5.
No, I know that's what I'm sticking to. He had sex with Emmett Mama again.
I, yes, again, honey. Yes, he did.
So, okay, see the shy people. Y'all, why are y'all playing with us? Just make them two in a relationship. Make them two in a
Or
relationship.
they are in a relationship. That was what I was trying to get to before he. That I was trying to get to the fact that they had just got done doing what they was doing or whatever, and then Jada was talking about some. Um, he basically explained to him that he had to take her out on a real date. You know, they just can't laugh around. They
Oh yeah. I saw this episode. They went. Yeah. Now it's coming back to me now. And in episode 5, she told Darnell that he got to take her out on a real date. They went out to this nice little chilled out restaurant or whatever.
and he said, "Y'all ain't got no Roy." Now, Darnell, you know doggone well, upscale restaurants do not be selling no Crown Royal liquor. Child,
Exactly. But why would you think that restaurant would be selling Crown Royal? You needed. You know what you should have did. You know what you should have did. Darnell, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna help you out. Cause see, I'm from the ghetto. My bae is. She's from the ghetto too, but she's bougie. So I'm gonna help you out, Darnell. Darnell, upscale restaurants they don't sell that. They don't even carry it. So what you should what what should have happened? You should have went to a liquor store, right? hmm And then you should have got some Crown Royal from the liquor store and put the Crown Royal. Get you a little nice half a pint or whatever. Put that in your pocket and then take it out at the restaurant. Because I was questioning. I was sitting there like, why are you asking for Crown Royal? You get Crown Royal from the liquor store. Am
Yeah.
I correct? Am I correct about that?
Yes, Crown Royal is the brown liquor that come in a little smaller bottle. But Darnell, that was ghetto as F. And
That is
and
that is
then Emmett at work, cause Emmett got a job, y'all. He got a job. So he at work and he like, hey my man, what can I get you? And then all of a sudden, Bakari points a gun in his face and was trying to rob the place. Now
yeah.
hold on. I
Ja-
got something to say about
Jakari, hold on. Jakari, what is going on with you, my man? Take Jasmine out the deal. What is going on with you, Jakari? Something is going on. What you need some money or something, man? Cause why would you do that? Like that just don't make any sense. And another thing that didn't make sense to me, Victor, I'm calling him Victor for those of you that don't know. My girlfriend, she gonna call him the name that he was on the season. I'm calling him Victor. Vic, you brought this guy to Victor House. You don't think that he's going to possibly steal from you guys? You don't think that he's like, I'm from the ghetto. I'm from the ghetto. And I'm gonna tell you like this. There is no way in God's green grass that I would ever bring a Takari to my house to stay and live. And he talking about something, he don't got nowhere to go. No. That was the wrong move. And we're gonna find that out probably on episode 8 or 9. That's just my belief.
okay. My thing with Bakari with a B, by the way. My thing with Kari is, and Sean was like, "Hey, Kari, put the gun down." Now, realistically, we know this is TV, but realistically, what was you gonna do? You was gonna rob a chicken place for a couple $100.
Exactly,
Realistically,
exactly. Jakari, what are you doing? What are we doing? And I know I'm saying the name wrong. So what it be?
and it's just like,
Jakari, Jakari. You from the ghetto, so why are you trying to rob? And see, I hate that. I hate that. I literally hate that. You're trying to rob a place that already is in the ghetto, a place that doesn't make money.
and it's just my thing is with Shad. I get Shad trying to help Bakari out, but you volunteering Victor House. You shouldn't even be there, let alone him. You
Exactly.
oh well, you just come sleep on the couch for now. You can come stay with me. You're staying.
You're staying in someone else's house. You're staying in someone else's house.
And then you
That
did
is what you're doing.
and then you
So
didn't tell Victor until after the fact, like, yeah, he just gonna be sleeping on the couch. It's like, what, why would you tell him after the fact when that is his space?
exactly. And if I was Victor, this just me, I would have kicked him out. I would have been like, Jakar, you gotta get up, you gotta get out, I'll find you some other place to go. Like, because you just let your cousin just run amok. I'm sorry, man. Nah.
I mean, I listen. I get trouble, you and all of that. But when you stand in someone else's space, you can't just volunteer their space. And then this is the guy that beat up Jake. You think he want to come home and look at him? No, he don't.
That is correct. I'm glad you brought. That's the same boy that beat up Jake. You, this is a mistake. This is a mistake. You made a mistake, sir. This ain't gonna end well. I wouldn't be surprised if Jake came in and whooped his ass.
Well, that was happening later on in the episode. 'Cause they come in the house and he looking at him like, "What's he doing here?" And Papa just like, "I commend y'all for taking in a wayward child. Papa, go sit down somewhere."
Pop, no, I know. Let me help you. Can I speak on Papa? Papa,
Yeah, you.
Papa, Papa. I understand you're all religious and whatnot, but Papa, you're DeAndre Flyboy. Hey, how you doing, DeAndre? Oh, my moderator's in here. Special place in my heart.
Oh my God! Please don't make me throw up. Um,
But anyway, DeAndre Flyboy been with me for a very long time. And DeAndre Flyboy, if you want to come up, if you got an opinion,
yet. I haven't ate yet. Do you want me to keep my stomach? Golly. Anyway, um,
uh, I love my moderators.
I love them too, but dang, as soon as you seen him, it was like, oh my God, was that really necessary? Anyway, yeah, got me all distracted. Cause he
But
was
okay. Back to Papa. Papa, I get that you laughing. Don't be DeAndre Flyboy, don't be laughing at me.
got all flustered and whatnot. Anyway, um,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. About to get you the link. But at the end of the day, Papa, you're backwards because I understand. There you, there you go, DeAndre Flyboy. I understand that you are you are religious and all that stuff. I'm not trying to take that away from you, but what I will say is you can't that you can't tell him, oh, that is so nice.
but
No,
he
no.
he was he but I've had experiences with kids like Papa. The only problem I had with Papa was what nobody talking to you first of all. What nobody asking you nothing. And you sitting over at Jake's house smoking with Kari when you supposed to be Jake's friend, and then you just like soon Jake come in the house, he looking like what he doing here. And then Papa talking about some where he live here now. If you don't get up and go somewhere, cause you instigating stuff and you know Jake don't like this boy, and you just egging him on cause now Kari is your friend, but Jake been your friend since y'all was kids. And you just well, he live here now. Nigga, if you don't get up and get gone, what nobody talking to you. Bye. It's time for you to go home. Bye. You're doing too much. Good night, Papa. Good night. Kids like that get on my nerves. They always instigating stuff. Well, nobody talking to you, sir. And this I'm gonna fast forward to the end, but then I'm gonna go back. This thing with Emmett and Keisha, child, look this. I understand. I've been there, did that. I know the chemistry between Keisha and Emmett is evident, y'all. Y'all don't need two eyes to see that. Y'all can have one and still see the chemistry between them two, okay? Um, But my thing was this:
There you go.
when you when you was when you had kissed Keisha or whatever y'all did, why you didn't just tell Tiff then? I'm gonna get to that in the second half of the review, cause Lord, but I get the chemistry between Keisha and I get it. I
Can you
understand.
people thumbs up the video,
I'm
please?
here for it. Cause him and Tiff is divorced, and nobody wants to see divorce in reality. People don't get married to get divorced. I understand that, but sometimes it happens.
My parents.
It's unfortunate, but you should have you should have told Tiff way before y'all started doing what y'all are doing. You gonna wait till y'all start banging and slanging, then be like, oh, by the way. And it's like, girl, no ma'am. You knew you had feelings for Keisha. That's why you kept her in your life, because you had feelings for her. Child, I'm a woman. I I I did what Emmett did many times. So I know how that works. I know how that is, bro.
I'm going at 6. Cut, cut my bag. 6.
I,
Oh, for real.
I know how that I know how that is. So then Emmett and Keisha do their thing after the little card game or whatever. It's cute to see the dynamic between Darnell, his daddy, Trig, and the rest of the guys that was playing cards. Baby, let me tell you something. Victor, Trig, both of them, okay? Both of y'all need to come out the closet. Because this whole thing about, oh no, I can't tell nobody I'm into trans people is
He's, I'm gonna be devil's advocate. I'm gonna be devil's advocate. And we're still on episode.
we still
So
on episode 5. We gonna get to episode 6 in a minute, cause child, that end scene, child, let me tell you.
okay, okay. I get it. I'm gonna be devil's advocate because see, he's a politician. If he come out his his running for politician is OEVR over. Okay.
So you care about your campaign more than you care about somebody heart.
Yes, yes, yes.
You
I could
one of
do it.
them. You one
Yes,
of them. So you'll sell your
yes.
soul for a jelly roll. That's what you saying.
I'm not saying that. I'm
So
not saying
all
that.
you care about is winning and being you on the city council. It's not like you the mayor of the city. And it's like if you ain't gonna be in a
Because okay,
relationship,
hold on. See, this is where we go out to this is where we go out to disagree because you. Oh, my back hurts so bad. This is where we're gonna have to disagree. But we about to have a guest come up, you guys.
man, they know who that is. He always here. He
Hey,
ain't ever not here. Like
hey, what's up, y'all? Hey, Raphael,
like
Jasmine, what's up?
I like me and him was
But
fighting
but
about this whole
but
thing.
but but he's a politician. He's a
Okay, you know
politician.
how many
He's
gay
a
politicians
politician.
it is?
He's a politician on a mission.
Talk some sense to your friend, because I cannot. I cannot. I cannot with this. Please help him.
He's
Okay,
DeAndre Flower.
yeah, yeah,
Can I ask you this?
yeah.
Do you watch the shot?
Do I want what?
Do you watch the shy?
Oh, the shot? No, you was telling me about that show. You told me it's good, but I still haven't saw it yet. I gotta check it out.
What we was fighting about was the fact that this guy on there is into trans women, but he
Yeah,
won't come out the closet. And I'm just like, well,
right.
girl, cause he's running for city council or whatever, and he don't want
Um,
nobody to know that he's into trans. And my thing is,
okay.
if you into trans women, that's
Hmm.
what you like. I mean, yes, I
True.
understand you want to win, but if you don't say this is what you like, it's gonna come out anyway, and then it's
Yeah.
a big old mess. Talking about oh no, why he didn't tell nobody he was into trans and da 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 da. So it's like
Yeah.
you always got to be true to who you are, regardless of what you got going on career wise.
Yeah,
And
I agree, but at the same time, you know how this world is. They will beat you down. You like what you like,
Exactly.
and this world will beat you down for it. Like you can't just say I'm into trans women and everything be okay with everybody. You will
I
probably
but,
lose a lot of
but
Exactly.
votes.
all
Exactly.
things is never
You'll lose a
okay
lot
with
of votes.
everybody though.
Exactly. He's
Things
gonna
is never okay with everybody.
exactly.
Just like I get mad at him all the time because he be running around here talking about some, oh, I don't want nobody to know this, know that. I'm like, girl, you 27 years old. You sound like a crazy person talking about what you don't want nobody to know. You're 27
Yeah,
years old.
because sometimes some things can hurt you. Like with that can kind of hurt you. So I understand. Me personally, if that was me, I would be like, look, this is what I like, and it is what it is. But I understand why some people it's not like that. They will rather hide it because they have a lot to lose. So I get it. And this world ain't forgiving. This
He
world
ain't
is
got
so hateful.
he ain't got nothing. Raphael ain't got nothing to lose.
Oh, him? Raphael don't got nothing to lose. No,
He just running around
no.
acting for no reason
I'm
because
talking about the show though. Like in the show, that this show, this person probably got a lot to
I
lose.
mean
You
he does,
know?
but I mean
Yeah, because he's but let me explain it. He's trying to get in on city council to where police are not popping up on our culture,
Hmm.
popping up and arresting our culture, doing
Oh,
all
wow.
this crazy stuff. So I get where he's coming from.
I get it too.
but you don't think nobody
I
gonna
get it.
you don't
I'm
think
just
nobody,
saying. Go ahead, Jasmine.
but you don't think nobody gonna expose him.
No,
Somebody might expose them. They might, but the thing is, he do have a lot to lose if he is exposed because this is office that he running for. So it's like damn, it's
If
because
somebody else,
people don't want you to be yourself. Like being gay or even if you're not gay, I personally don't feel like if you like trans women you're gay. I feel like you can be still that you're straight. You can be straight and like trans women, but that's just me. Whatever he is, I feel like it will hurt him.
I mean, it will hurt him. But I not to sound like a stalker because I don't be stalking people, but
Mhm.
you you cute for a gay man. Like I mean I can't even tell you gay. Like not that I care, but I'm like nah he ain't. He's too fine to be gay. What why? It's over there with them people. Why is he gay? You you are so cute to be gay. And it's like, oh my Lord, we done lost another one, Lord.
Well, thank you.
I'm like, he's so cute and he's Lord.
but
Yeah, I like men.
but
I've
I'm
been liking men
but
since I was.
I'm not. She thinks I'm afraid, but I just ain't tell my family though, and you know that DeAndre Floodboy.
Yeah,
I
you told me about it.
He,
I can't.
and he told me what went on, but we ain't gonna get into that on this video because we can't and we not. I'm the one that figured that out. What he told me, I'm the one that told him.
Yeah, I
Cause
know what
I
you're
got
talking
gaydar, honey.
I,
And
about.
and it's like I knew about him before he even told me. He didn't I'm sure he didn't tell you that story. But
Um, he got well. He told me a little bit. He told me a little bit.
I knew before he even told me what he was, and he like, how you know? I'm like, check, come on, man. Hard to tell. But I'm saying like I get it. But at the same time, it's like, man, I just want you to be yourself and woo. Cause
Yeah.
I feel like it wouldn't hurt him because in a relationship with me, it's not like he's with a man and he's parading the man around and he just so you can say what you like, but still be with whoever you with. That's what I tell Raphael every day. He like, I don't want nobody to know that I'm in the middle, as I call it. But I'm like,
Mhm.
but you with me, so nobody's gonna say anything because everybody and their mother know you have a girlfriend. So
Yeah.
it's not like you're with a man. Now if you in a relationship with a man, then you been like, well, I don't want nobody to see me with no man. Da, da, da. But you're with a woman and you love her. You know what I'm saying? You just like both sides. That's all it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
It's not
It's it's nothing wrong with being uh, in the middle. There's nothing wrong with it. There's a lot of people that's in the middle that is either with one sex or the other. And it is what it is. Like that don't mean that
you ain't gotta be afraid of the fact
yeah.
that you like whatever you like. Cause when he told me, I was like, well, girl, I already knew that, sis, and I don't care.
Oh, okay. Well, you see, I've been knowing this boy. I've been knowing him for like it's probably 6, 7 years. I started following him. I think like 6 years ago, and I didn't know.
I've been dating him for the last 7 years, child. It's it's easy to spot one of them. Okay,
I didn't.
he
Uh,
because he was
I
so
didn't
afraid
know.
to tell me that he was like, oh my god, he was all nervous. I'm like, child, spit it out before I don't care no more. It don't bother. Only thing I told him was, I don't care that you like that,
Mm,
but just just don't hurt me with that. Like I don't care that you
yeah,
like whatever you want, but don't use that to hurt me. Cause if I was that way, I wouldn't use no woman to hurt him. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
true.
Like you can't be
Okay.
out here like, oh yeah, well, just cause I know it's not giving you permission to hurt me with it. You know what I'm saying?
I
Yeah,
get it.
true.
I get it.
That's so true.
Like what?
But
Like oh,
but but
that
but but I do you DeAndre Floodboy, do you watch Ashley Miller?
Ashley Miller. Yeah, I'm subscribed to her. I like her.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, and you probably don't remember, but she had an anonymous letter, and that letter came from me.
Oh, it came from you. Wait a minute. What was the letter about?
It was about me being in the middle, and I was
Oh,
saying that I'm scared because at the time I had a friend coming down here, and
mhm.
I was so scared because I was scared that my family was going to pop up and be like, boom. But
Yeah,
I but I get what you said, because DeAndre, I know what you mean when you say set, but you gotta set a boundary. Like
mhm. To be honest, Raphael, I don't think it's to be honest, I don't think it's your family's business what you like sexually. That's your business. Like
right?
that's what I feel like
But
it
but I have a fear of because my family that some of my family call me and some of them don't. Like I told you before,
Mhm.
some
Yeah.
of my family they do call me like I'm coming over, blah blah blah, and
Hmm.
some of them don't. Some of them just pop up like a bump start.
Okay. Yeah. Well. Wow. Well, I
So,
would say this. Raphael, I think that you are a beautiful soul inside and out, and it's nobody's business what you like. That's just how I feel. I feel it's nobody's business what you like, but you and your girlfriend.
Yeah,
but
I'm
but
I'm I'm the I look this. He telling you I'm gonna ask him a question, so just hold on. I always wanted to ask you this question, Drake, because I don't know you, but
Yeah,
I know you.
yeah.
Why? First of all, when's your birthday?
My birthday, October 1st.
It's not.
It is October 1st.
My birthday is next month on the first. Lord. Anyway,
and my birthday is July 1st.
why? Why are you single, DeAndre? What is the
July
problem?
right there. I don't know why I'm single. I don't
Like,
know.
er, why are you single? What did you do to somebody? Who did you piss
No,
off?
no. The last person that I was in a relationship with, it ended like over. It was a year and a half ago. He he cheated on me, so I was like, and it's like I can if somebody cheat on me, is that's not a that's not a deal breaker. But the fact that he was like ready to leave, he said, "Well, you want me to come and get my things off your house?" I was like, "Yeah." So if he would have said, "I'm sorry," can we work on it? And yeah, we would still be together. But I'm like,
See,
nah.
I'm glad you talking about this because this guy to the left, he be looking at me like I'm crazy or something. When I say cheating is not necessarily the end of the world, it just depends on how many times you do it
Hmm.
and
No,
and why
no,
you do
no,
it.
no, because no, because and then we're gonna get back into this show. Like you have to understand, D- DeAndre Flowerboy. I wanted to ask
Yes.
you, like, do you
Mhm.
think do you think cheating is a choice?
Okay, I do think that cheating is a choice. Yes, I do think that. Well, it depends. It depends on how much you had to drink. If you was drunk, maybe you did it. Well, if you no, I do think it's a
No,
choice. Let me take that back. It is a choice because if you're doing it while you drunk, that's definitely a choice. But for me personally, I don't think it's a deal breaker because I know a person may mess up. I never cheated on anybody I was with, but
Me,
however, I
oh,
understand that it could happen. It could happen, and I'm not going to throw somebody away because they slipped up.
oh, he sound
Now,
like me, Lord. I don't feel like a
mhm,
weirdo no more. Cause he
yeah,
be thinking I'm weird because I feel like that. Like, girl, what happened?
yeah, it's not a deal breaker for me. What's a deal breaker is if you are purposely going out here cheating, like you feel as though you get to sleep around on me. Now that's a deal breaker.
If
But
you if you want to leave me for the person you cheating with, then shame on
mhm,
you. Because, girl, what happened?
I would, but that's the thing. How you get them is how you lose them.
yeah, that's true. That's true. I
How you
do
how
agree with
you
that.
get up, how you get up is how you lose them. So
Hmm.
I'm telling you right now, and I have personal experience with this. I'm not leaving the person I'm in a relationship with just for a person that's a hot pocket. I'm sorry, I'm not.
But
Side
it
pocket. You call
happens
them hot
though.
pocket?
It happens though. Like I, I'm not gonna say I don't care if my man cheats or not. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is it should
Because
happen.
she's
Yeah.
she's no, let me tell you. Did you watch
Mhm.
Soul Food, DeAndre Flamboy?
Yeah, I saw Zofu before. You talking about the movie, right?
No, I'm talking about the series.
Oh no, I never saw the series. I saw the movie.
Oh, okay. Well, in the series, they got this character, his name Lim, and she's on this Lim type of vibe. And the reason why I say she's on this Lim type of vibe is because she believes that is if there's no penetration, there's no cheating. And I don't
No,
believe it.
that's not true. Is she? No. Um, wait a minute. Cheating could be kissing. Cheating, or the way I see it, cheating could be kissing. Cheating could be eating somebody out or sucking dick, or it could be any oral. It can be penetration. Cheating is anything. If you're giving this person affection, hell, cheating could be to me, cheating could be if you falling in love with this person. That could be cheating.
But
Well, see,
that's what
he
that's what
he
I
he has this guy with this shirt on has accused me of cheating many times, which I have not. He has he
What
has
you
thought
do?
I was cheating with every because I ain't gonna lie, I do have a lot of male friends. I just get along better with males. I don't know what that is. But
No, that's understandable.
every male friend that I have, this guy with these dreads in his head believes
Hmm.
that I'm cheating on him with every single male friend that who is that? What's his name? I'm like, yo, this is my friend. And then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna let you see the text thread between me and this person. See, it's nothing
All right.
sexual. Look,
Well,
it's nothing going on. Look at that. Cause my
but
best friend is a guy. My best
your
friend is
best
a
friend is
male.
a guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
my best friend is a
Is he
male.
a gay guy?
No.
He's straight.
Yeah, he's straight. He's
He
straight
got a
as a
girlfriend.
no, he don't.
No, he's
because
single.
you
Yes,
got
he's single and he's been my best friend for a long time. Like we
Oh,
besties.
he look at you like a sister.
So I let him see the text thread between me and my best friend because he swore up and down that oh no, you because I talked to him. And I'm like, babe, first of all, I wouldn't. Do you see him? He's a beautiful man. Do you think I'm gonna cheat on that? I ain't stupid.
Oh, Raphael? Yeah, he is. He is beautiful.
Like I told him from the moment I met him. Man, I met this man 7 years ago. I told him from
Mhm.
the moment I met him. I may do a lot of things to you, but cheating ain't one of them.
Yeah.
And
no,
he just,
but
I just feel like he
I just don't feel like I'm deserving of love because I don't have like
he
money.
don't feel like he's deserving of love because he feel like I should be cheating on him because he cheated. And I'm like, well, no, because I don't do what people did to me. He chose to cheat on me. That's on him. That has nothing to do with me. I'm not gonna change who I am because he cheated. Like that's
Mhm. When did he cheat?
man, he's I'll say this, he cheated more than once.
Oh shit. Let me find out Raphael.
Like he's cheated more than once. And I have found the last time he cheated on me, I was just like literally just getting out the hospital.
Oh,
And
wow.
he has some man down here who I don't like, by the way. He has some man down here.
Uh,
Though because when I went to
Oh,
the
the one you told
hospital
me about. The one you told me about, Raphael.
yes, it
and
was.
I knew about him too because he got with he started talking to him when we had broke up because we had broke up for a little minute, child. We was having issues, honey. We was not seeing
How
eye to
long we
eye.
got broken up?
We was broke up for a minute. It was it was
Was
it
it
was
over
a
a year?
it was almost that. It was like eight
Oh,
to ten. It was 8 to 10 months because we was not seeing eye to eye. We did not agree. We was not seeing eye to eye, toe to toe, foot to foot, none of that. So
yeah.
as we was breaking up, he had started talking to this guy who is stomach hurt, and I'm just like, ugh, yuck. Um, and I was like, okay, fam. He talking to the guy, or whatever, because we was not together. But the thing about me and him, even when we break up, we always remain close because we just we just been tight like that ever since we met. We've been inseparable. So even when we not
Hmm.
together, we not enemies when we not together. Now are we this? No, we ain't. But we ain't enemies. So we was always friends, even though we wasn't together. So he's telling me about this guy, yada yada. And
Hmm.
I'm good at hiding my feelings about jealousy and things like that. I don't let people know that I'm jealous right off rip because that just ain't what I do. But I was
Yeah.
like, oh my
Oh, you
God,
different from
ew.
me because I'll tell a person real quick I'm jealous.
Nah, I can't let him see that I'm jealous because he just gonna play into it more. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. So he met this dude 4 days.
Hmm.
This dude live in Ohio, and that's
Yeah,
right
I
close
know.
to where we live. So when he met him, he only literally knew him for 4 days before he came down here to where we live.
Hmm.
And he came down here
Don't let it
and
fall off.
he came down here
I know
and
I'll
he
put it on.
clapped his cheeks when he came down here. 4 days after he
Yeah.
met this man.
He told me all about it. He told me about it.
So then that was that. I wasn't mad about that because we wasn't together nowhere. So I ain't really care. But this guy was the same dude that said, you should give your ex a chance. You should really be with her if you love her. Basically, man, I don't want you. So don't disregard your ex because I don't want to be with you like that. He told him this.
Okay, so wait a minute. Who told that to who? Did he tell it to Raphael?
He came back down here and I didn't know about it till later on. He came back later on and was like, and I was like, well, babe, I'm in the hospital. Ooh. So I'm in the hospital. He's all on me because he concerned about what's going on with me health wise
Hmm.
or whatever. I'm texting him at the hospital. They running all kinds of tests because they was trying to figure out what was wrong with my stomach, whatever, yada yada. So
Yeah, you all right, right?
yeah, I'm all right now. But
Okay.
I went to the hospital at 2 p.m. that day. I didn't get home till 2 o'clock in the morning. They finally let me out the hospital. They gave me all this medicine, said do this, do that, da da da. So I'm in recovery phase or whatever.
Hmm.
So Monday he called me talking about, babe, I got something to tell you. And I'm just like, here we go again. I'm like, what is it? Cause he had called me back on Sunday because I had got out of hospital on a Friday because I went to the hospital on a Thursday. So
Hmm.
I was talking to him on Sunday night. He was telling me, I love you, babe, whatever. I'm glad you okay, yada yada, all this stuff or whatever. But he had hung up from me. And when he hung up from me, before he called me back, I was crying because I knew something could have possibly went wrong. Now I didn't tell him this. And
What
so
you mean
then
wrong with what? Your relationship
I
or
knew I had a feeling that something had he had did something
okay, got it.
because his pattern had changed when I came home from the hospital. His pattern had changed because Let me tell you what this man does. He talks to me all day.
Mhm.
But then it was a time where he started like when I would call him, he'll be like, as soon as I pick up the phone, he'll say like, I'm gonna call you back. And he don't come back for hours. So I'm just sitting there going, what's going on? Like why you got
DeAndre
Oh,
Flyboy, listen to that song by Omarion.
and,
It's
and
it's
his
20. It's on his 21 album. Omarion 21.
and he just
Listen to listen to Midnight.
who and it was just like, see, I could talk about we done got all off track, y'all. We apologize. But whenever DeAndre comes up here, we just get to kick in and ha and he and all that. So we probably gonna have to redo everything. But that's okay. Cause we can.
But no, not really. We just gonna leave it in, and we gonna say that we had.
I love DeAndre Flyboy. That's my dog for real. But um like Steve Bay, see how I can talk about that without being angry. You can't do that with your sister though. No, you.
Let's get back to the review.
So anyway, we gonna go into episode 6 now. So Evan and Keisha did what they did, and the opening scene was. Babe, did you see episode 6 by the way?
I didn't, but I'm gonna leave the open. I'm gonna just do this.
You missed the opening scene, and the opening scene was for you. Okay, they had you in mind with the opening scene, episode 6, because there wasn't nothing but banging and slang going on in the opening scene of that episode. And the way
Are
Keisha
you
was
talking?
taking that, ooh
I
lordy,
I did not miss that one. That's I think that's all I saw.
you saw the beginning part, and see, like she was like, "Well, Emmett, now we got to tell Tiff that we together and woo and da da da." And this is where you and I disagree because you feel like Amy didn't have to do none of that. That was none of her business.
It's not none of her motherfucking business. Excuse me, but that's the only.
But
That's right.
Keisha was the one that wanted to tell her, not him.
But he need to tell. He need to stand up to Keisha and be like, "Nah, you good."
But this is the thing, though. It's never okay to sleep with your friend's ex. Like, that's messy as hell. That's like me sleeping with one of your friends or something. That's not okay.
But if you did, I wouldn't have a problem. Like if you went to sleep with, I'm gonna just say, "Hey,
Ugh.
like
Oh, my stomach. Oh, Lord. Oh, my stomach's so bad. So, how would you feel if me and your best friend messed around? You'll be okay with that?
I would." You know why? Because I did it to you.
But I'm saying so you
So
want to see, so hold on. So you don't, so you wouldn't feel betrayed by your best friend in no way, shape, form, or fashion.
nope.
You was a different kind of cat because there's no way my best friend could sleep with my ex. No, ma'am. Because I'll be like, okay, we can't be friends no more. And
And that uh,
That's why Keisha and Tiff can't be friends. How you gonna be friends with somebody that's sleeping with your ex-husband like her the ma'am? Like that's not gonna be able to work. That's not gonna be able to work. And she gonna get over it as we gonna see in the later episodes, but it's just not gonna be right now. Kind of like that thing with you and your sister. she gonna get over it, but it's just not gonna be right now. Right now, she's not there, so it's like, yeah, okay. But if it goes to sit
No,
down with
but
Tiffany,
she's gonna. No, I know what she's gonna do. This I know my big sister. She's gonna come over here and apologize, and I'm gonna be like, respectfully, I'm, we blood, but I'm not rocking with you. Respectfully,
but why accept the apology if you ain't gonna rock with the person?
I've done that for a lot of people.
But that ain't right. If you not, you might as well not accept the apology then if you ain't gonna deal with them.
You
I'm
are
just,
my.
I'm just saying because because Emmett goes to tell Tiffany about him and Keisha. And that baby, that scene, I'm just jumping to that scene because that was my favorite scene of the episode. That didn't go well at all.
My favorite scene is gonna be the when she was like when my favorite scene is gonna be like when the teacher be like excuse excuse me. I'm sorry, man.
But do you think that people that have shared the same man or same woman, depending on what team you on, do you think that two people that have shared the same person can be friends?
Huh?
Do you think that two people that have shared the same person, relationship wise, can be friends with one another?
Do I think that? Yes.
I don't
Should
know
they? Should they? Should they? Absolutely not.
because we've shared the same person. Like, how can we be friends? We done had the same. Like, me and your best friend could never be friends. We could be cordial with each other, but friends, that's a whole nother realm. Um, and things like Darnell and Jada is really giving me Jasmine and Raphael vibes all on the TV, okay? Because because
I got you.
they remind
I'm
me.
so sorry. My my phone had died. I did not know it was on 3%. My phone
it
died.
it died like Tupac. So I'm gonna be you. You need to find you a man because you is such a sweetheart.
Thank you.
You the fact
Yeah,
that
I'm
you
gonna
is
find one day.
the fact that you are single is just so wrong on so many levels. Like that's just because there's a lot of trash people that got mates out here, and you just
Yeah, that's true. I've saw like, oh my god, it
like
be cute ass guys that go with trash ass dudes. Like, um, yes.
what do you want in a man though? Like
Okay, so first I just want him to be loyal. Loyalty is the first thing. And if I'm with somebody, I know we talked about the cheating thing a little earlier, but I can't handle somebody that cheat on me because I'm too jealous.
you is
So you got,
me, Lord, you is me, cause I be like, girl, no man.
yeah, I can't handle somebody that cheat on me. Um, so that's about it. I just want them to have goals and ambitions, and other than that, just be yourself, and
Like
I will be with you.
I I be telling people this all the time. If you want somebody that's gonna be yeah. If you want somebody that's gonna be loyal to you, get you a Virgo or a Cancer, honey, cause they ain't going nowhere. they be too busy
Oh
being
my God,
obsessed.
my ex was a Cancer, and that nigga cheated on me. That was the one I was telling you about. That nigga,
Oh,
he was a
well, mine
Cancer.
did too, honey. So, but the reason I forgave him is because I knew that I didn't want to be without him. Yes,
Yeah.
it hurt that he cheated and he shouldn't have, and yes,
Hmm.
it bothered me. But the pain of being without him hurt even worse. Like,
Yeah, I would say you said like what?
like the pain of being without him hurt more than him cheating. Like
Yeah,
when he
I
not
do
in
agree
my
with you.
life, it the thought of losing him. I don't want to
Hmm.
sound like a crazy person, but the thought of losing him made me sick to my stomach. Like
Yeah.
I can't even imagine not having him in my life at all. Bro.
Well, let me tell you this. My Cancer, he cheated on me, and I when we parted ways, every well I just went on, and I was on Facebook one day, and he is one of my friends on Facebook. I mean, he was, but I since then blocked him. But I found out that he got engaged, and that hurt my feelings so bad. I found out he was engaged. This nigga got engaged to somebody else. That hurt my feelings because
Oh my
we
lord.
used to talk about it. We used to talk about getting married.
Wait,
This nigga used to live with me. Yeah, he was a Cancer. He used to live with me.
wait, the person he was cheating on you with is the person he got engaged to?
No, he got engaged to somebody else. The person that he was cheating on me with was somebody else. He cheated on me with a random nigga.
Did he say why?
No, I never even asked him because I never wanted to know the reason why he cheated on me. I never wanted to know. It's the fact that he thought it was okay for him to cheat on me,
What
and
was that the first
after he
time?
living in my house, huh?
Was that the first time he had ever cheated on you, or was there
Yeah,
more?
that's the first time. Well, as far as I know, because the thing is, he didn't have a well. I'm not going to say he didn't have a job. His job was it was Uber. I think Uber Eats or one of them services where you deliver people food. That was his job.
Oh,
So so I don't know if every day he was leaving out to deliver people food or if he was actually cheating on me. But I do know this one time because he looked through my phone one time, and I caught him looking through my phone, and he didn't find anything. I'm like, Did you find what you was looking for?" He was like, "Nah." But a couple times, he actually I'm sorry, it's still a little traumatic to this day. But yeah, one time he was taking a shower, and I was like, well, he always looking through my phone, and he did not come home last night. Like, why didn't he come
who
home last night? 'Cause one night he just didn't come home, and he came home the next morning. I was like, well, let me. He always looking through my phone. Let me look through his phone. And this is the first time I ever looked through his phone because I would never look through my nigga phone. It's just not in me to do that. But I said, let me do it. So I looked through his phone and saw him text messages about him talking about. I'm not even going to repeat it because it was graphic. It's very graphic. I was like, soon as he came out that bathroom, I was like, yeah. I asked him, well, what is this about? Like, where do you still want to be with me? He told me yes and all that, but at the same time, I knew that nigga wanted to leave anyway. Like Like he never even apologized. If he would have apologized, me and him would probably still be together. But the fact that he never even apologized and said we're gonna work it out, yeah, that's why I was like, nah.
Like when he cheated on
He
me,
broke up with me.
I was where I was in your area when he like cheated or whatever, and I'm just going, babe, I'm all the way in DC. Like, what can I do about this from here? And then he said
Wow.
that the girl could possibly have been pregnant, and I was like, and he like, wait, there's more. He like, me and my best friend had sex or whatever. Now, mind you, he had this best friend before he met me. And I didn't like the fact that his best friend was a woman because I don't trust women around my man at all. What
Mhm.
I do now. I relax a little bit now, but he like, oh, this been my best friend since childhood, whatever, yada yada. So I finally came around to them having a relationship, and I accepted her. You know, we was cool or whatever. We wasn't besties, but we was cool. You know, I considered her, you know, a friend, and I didn't mind them kicking it or whatever. But
Mhm.
then was a point to where I was going to DC for vacation because you know I gotta have my vacations every now and then because I live down here in Michigan. When I tell you it's horrible, it bruh. So I'm in DC and I get a call from Raphael, and I expect calls from him because you know we in a relationship. So he called me and said, "Me and my best friend," and I'm like, "You and your," he like, "My best friend came over." And I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. Like y'all best friends, y'all supposed to hang out, whatever. You know, it was no big deal to me. And he like, well, I'm like, well, what? What are you talking about? And he like, well, we had sex or whatever. And I'm just like, huh? You said that y'all was besties and all of that. Y'all didn't say. And then he was like, she could possibly be pregnant. And I'm just like,
Oh,
I'm like, you gotta be out your. And then he had the nerve to post something on Instagram because my birthday is September the 1st, right? That's my birthday. The week
okay.
after my birthday was on a Saturday that year. And matter of fact, hold on, it was before I went to DC. That's why he got saved. Wait a minute. So the first is my birthday. I was turning 33 and it was on a Saturday and he was telling me happy birthday, babe. I love you and all this stuff. And that's fine. Let's fast forward to the 7th.
Why is his arm up in the camera like that?
I don't know. He getting in the bed, I think. But let's fast forward to September 7th, right? It's the 7th now. My birthday done passed and whatever.
Mhm.
And so I'm talking to my ex or whatever, cause me and my ex cool, and no, we not on some backdoor stuff. We was really just cool or whatever.
Mhm.
So I see Raphael calling, and I'm like, oh, I'm finna go or whatever. And so I click over like, hey, babe. And I've been dating Raphael so long, I know when he finna tell me something bad. It's the energy in his voice. When he answers the phone, like, hey, he finna tell you something you don't want to hear. So he answered the phone and he was like, hey. And I'm like, and he like, his best friend is named Brianna. And he like, Brianna came over here, you know, she came over. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. Okay. She came over. Who cares? That's her best friend, whatever.
Mhm.
And then he told me, like, well, I got something I need to tell you. Man, he had never really did too much to this point. So, and we have the kind of relationship to where we don't keep secrets from each other. We always tell each other the truth. So
Yeah, he told me about that. He told me,
He
yeah,
was
always. I'm
he
telling
was
you
like,
something.
I got something to tell you, and I'm like, what? And I'm thinking something wrong with him. I'm thinking he's sick or something because he sounded like real nervous to tell me. So I'm like, what is it? He like, I got a secret to tell you, and that is what pissed me off because we don't do that. That's not what we do. So he told me, me and Brianna, me and Brianna. I'm like, you and Brianna, what? Like, spit it out. Tell me before I don't care no more. Go ahead. And he like, me and Brianna had sex. And I'm like, y'all did what? I'm
How
like,
did it make you feel?
wow, why would you do that? I just got done celebrating a birthday last weekend. And you just got done telling me happy birthday last weekend. And now
But see, Jasmine, she don't understand this.
you
And no, hold on, babe. She don't understand. I had a lot of peer pressure on me.
he didn't tell me nothing about that though. He just
Wait a minute, what you mean peer pressure? Who was peer
That
pressuring you and for what?
his one of his staff that used to work there.
yeah.
His staff. Your staff was peer pressuring you
Yes.
to do what?
To have sex with the girl that she telling you about.
Fire that motherfucker. Like you didn't think about that. This your staff. They work for you.
But
Like what the fuck?
he,
Like
he was like it's like she don't come around, you might well do it.
oh, oh.
And when he
Yeah.
and he was like, well,
He still work for you?
no, he don't.
Uh,
Right after that, he quit.
oh shit.
He got him to do that, and then he quit.
He didn't quit. He got fired.
Quit, fired, same thing.
No, it's not the same thing.
The point is, the man ain't that no more. And I was like, why would you allow him to just why? And then his friend was saying that she only was sleeping with him because she wanted to get pregnant. And I was
What? She
like,
want to have your baby, Raphael?
Yes. That, if you want
You
me to
got
do
any babies? Raphael, do you got any babies running around here?
absolutely not, sir.
How you
Because
know?
I about the pregnancy test, I still got the one in my closet, DeAndre Flyboy.
he bought
Okay.
a test.
All
And
right.
I definitely and she came to my house, tested herself. She was not pregnant. And that's why I believe that's why our friendship got fucked up to this day. But that was just me. Cause DeAndre Farboy, tell me if this makes sense. She told me
Mhm.
that if she was pregnant, that I didn't have to be in my baby's life. And then I went off on her and I was like,
No.
you stupid. You
Yeah,
stupid
she
to
was
say
stupid
that.
for saying something
You
like that.
you
Like, how
you
you ain't gonna be
you
a baby's life? Like,
you
that's your seed. Like, what? Is she
exact
crazy?
exact she's stupid because she knows that my own well, you've been following me for a minute, so you probably know. But my dad is not in my life. He ain't been in my life in
Yeah.
7 years.
Yeah, I
So
already know.
if I have the seed out here, I'm gonna be in that child life regardless of what I gotta do. I can promise you that.
Exactly.
And I can promise you that. And one thing I told her is the judge gonna look at you like you crazy. When I
Yeah.
come to this when I come to this courtroom and be like, I wanna be in my child life because
So
I
she
lived I live down here in the city of Detroit, and it's not a lot of that. There's not a lot of males that actually want to be in their kid's life. So
Yeah, and she expected you not to be in your child's life. Like, who does that? Like,
uh, uh, apparently, she just wanted the baby, but I stopped messing around with her, and it fucked up our friendship. But it was my fault at the end of the day, cause I was young. I was in my 20s. Now I'm
how
in my
old were
mid.
you?
Now I'm in my mid 20s, going into my 30s, and can't nobody tell me to do something that I don't want to do because I'm not going to do anything
Yeah,
like
I
that. I
get
don't
it.
want to do because I'm not doing that. I let somebody
Mhm.
talk me cause as gentlemen, I told then I told my staff case, I'm like, Man, me and her friends, me and her cool. We not on that vibe.
Mhm.
But apparently, and I don't know what's wrong in the African, because that's what my staff are. They from Nigeria, but they always talking to me, telling me I need woman, and it's just like I have a woman, and just because I don't see her as often as I would like to, doesn't mean anything. Not to me, it don't. Cause I mean, like she's the only person I know that will put up with my emotions and deal with things that I go through. She's the only person that I know that would do that.
Yeah. Okay, so Raphael, how long is your hair? Is your how long do your hair come down?
It come down to my it come down not down to my butt. It's not that long, but it come down
Okay.
like if I take these plaques out,
Mhm.
it come down on my near my dick. It's like right there, and
What?
it's
It come down that far?
yes. I got a bunch of
I
hang time.
remember. Wow. I remember watching you, and yeah, I remember watching you. Your hair wasn't that long. It wasn't even at your shoulders at that point. But god damn, it come down that
It's
far.
like
Okay.
it's like it's like my hair done grew like some wildfires, and I done stopped posting. Like I used to post the length, but
Mhm.
now like I can do a whole ponytail. My hair is ridiculous. My style tell me all the time.
Hmm. Is your hair still green? I
No,
remember you dyed it green.
no, it's brown, and
Oh,
I used to have blue if you don't remember, but I
oh,
took
that
it
was
out.
blue. I said green. My bad. Blue.
Blue. I used to have my hair blue, and Jasmine wants me to get the blue color black, but I can't do that down here in Detroit because people. Well, you gonna get on me about this. Jasmine already has. People always call me like gang stuff like that, and it's just kind of.
All right.
But
Fuck
I
those
want,
people. Like, what? Uh, uh,
and
oh, because
I paid, I
you
paid to
dodge it,
go.
you gay because you dodge it. I I wish I could protect you because I damn sure would.
But it's no, but I live in Detroit. So it's not a
Really?
lot of people that's like me essentially. It's more
It's a
straight.
lot of them that's like you. They're just ain't living their truth. If I could put it
But
like that, they
but I
ain't
can't.
being who they supposed to be.
I wanna like now. I want color, and I'm gonna get the blue color, but I know I'm gonna get judged like a motherfucker, and that's
So why do
scary.
you care what people think so much, Raphael? Raphael, be who you are, like for real. Like when you got that blue hair color, I was like, damn, he like you really get a blue hair color. That was what's up. Like be who you are. Don't care what other people got to say. You don't gotta live for them. They ain't paying your bills. They is not living your life. They don't gotta do
See, that's what.
anything.
See,
They
that's
is
what
not
my.
living your
See,
life.
that's what my style be saying.
Yes, it's
That's what.
true.
That's what my style
So
was
why
just
do you care so much what they think?
because it's like I'm I'm coming out of that. I'm coming out of that because I'm about to get this blue again, and I Jasmine she want me to get the blue because she said
Mhm.
it's the color that you want. Because I didn't really want to get this. No, my hair is actually red. It's actually red. I got the red because red. Now, people not gonna say too much about red, but blue, people gonna say a lot about it. I can't hear you, Jazz. Oh, she about to come back in. But DeAndre Flourboy,
Mhm.
this is something that you know me, DeAndre Flourboy. You've been following me for the longest.
Yeah, I have been for a long time, a really long time, like 6 or 7 years, probably.
Yes. So you know how I am when it comes to like I have blue hair. Like I had this stuff called splat and don't ever get it because it's gonna bleed everywhere. But I found a dye that actually works. It's called a
Mhm.
door and it don't bleed everywhere. But the
Yes.
point is, I had this splat and I was out one day. I was somewhere and I was sitting outside waiting for my ride. And I had the
Mhm.
blue hair, and this older gentleman he was looking at he stared me down as he was walking, and I was just like, and my hairstylist, she was like, "Why do you care, Raphael? They're not paying for you to get this done because it cost me a little pretty penny to get this done. This ain't it ain't I I pay for because she's a black owned business and she know what the fuck she doing. And I pay to get my hair done by her. I pay her $100, 110. And if I want color, it's I have to pay a little bit extra. But that's not the point. I don't know I don't know what the whole because I really want to get the blue hair color. I go back.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've been on my Facebook, but I go back and I look at the pictures when I had the blue hair, and it was just like,
You liked it?
yeah, I really did.
That's what's good.
I
Yeah.
really did like it, but I changed it because of judgment by people, and it was just like,
Yeah. Well, I wish you wouldn't. You want to focus on what other people say. Like, if it's not, only people when I do when I look at somebody judging me, it gotta be somebody that I am in a relationship with. If I'm not in a relationship with you, then I don't
So,
care what you got to
so
say.
you
Mhm.
don't care about your mom, your brother, your sister.
No, my mother, my sister, anything they got to say, I got my own life to live. They live their own life. Like hell no, I would not care. Like I love them. They already know I love them, but they know that I don't care about their opinion on my life. Like just
How,
like I would never
but
give my
like,
opinion on their life.
how did you get there though?
Um, I guess I've just always been there. I've always been at the point of I just never cared what other people had to say about me. I've always like even in high school, I've I've been an outsider, and the thing is, me being an outsider that made me popular because I've been an outsider. People love me for being an outsider, so I guess I've just always been that way.
I'm gonna tell you a quick story.
Hmm.
Okay. So back when I was in high school, this was when I first got into high school. Back in 2009,
Hmm.
I used to wear diapers. My teachers knew, everybody knew, but
Yeah,
the situation was, and that's why I have a phobia of wearing diapers to this day. That's why I wear underwear. But
hmm,
I used to get paged to my classroom so I can get changed to go home. I beg, I talked to the principal and I talked to Miss Williams at the school. I said, when y'all page me, just say Raphael report to classroom 119. Just say report to classroom 119. I already know what that means when you say report. Don't say report back to the classroom to get changed because kids they was teasing me, they was making fun of me, and I was just like, and the guy,
that's so fucked up. That's so
and
fucked
then
up. How did they
and
know? How did they know you had a diaper on?
because DeAndre Flopway, because Miss Williams, she would be like, Raphael Hurry, please report to room one. Please report to room 119 to get changed to go home. Please report to 119 to get changed to go home. That's
To
how
get
they knew.
changed? Okay, that's how they knew. She said to get changed. Okay, got it.
Yeah,
God damn, that's
yeah.
fucked up. I would have told this bitch like, can you be a little more discreet? Like, god damn.
I
I
did.
would have told her to be
No,
discreet.
I did. I did. I said, well, can you just be a little bit more discreet? I don't need, teachers, they didn't care because they knew, like, for the most part, they knew me, like, all my teachers and stuff, they knew. But I didn't want my dance teammates to know because they was laughing and it really made me feel like a certain sort of way to the
Mhm.
point where I wanted to commit suicide.
Oh wow, it was that serious?
Hmm.
Damn.
It was that serious because I felt like, why are y'all teasing me? But
Hmm.
a lot of them kids that used to wear underwear, it used to be like a yellow brick road, going down the hallway if I wasn't careful.
Hmm.
So, but I didn't.
Raphael, a lot of them kids probably had piss stains and shit stains up in their underwear anyway. That's what they had up in their drawers, and they wanna judge somebody else behind the way they was fucking born. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like these kids can be so mean, and it's like the same thing that they're making fun of is the same thing they be going through too.
Yeah, because a lot of kids they went through that, and I was getting tutoring at the time by this tutor, and I made the mistake of telling my tutor what I was going home to do,
Hmm.
and my tutor told my teacher, and my teacher told me, "Don't go home and do, don't go home and do that." And I was like,
Hmm.
It was just like it was just like, but see, he's. I just don't know understand why he worry about what people think. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, I'm trying to tell him don't care about what other people say about you. Like,
He been like that since I met him though. I don't know why he.
yeah, because I know a lot of people think like that, like I gotta impress other people. But me personally, I guess it's just me. I feel as though I don't gotta impress nobody. I am just me, and if you don't like it, fuck you. If you like it, I'm with you. Thank you, and we can be the best of friends. But
It's just like when I let him come here last week because of what happened with his sister. He like, oh my
mm,
god, you didn't have to do that. I'm like, first of all, I'm not gonna have my man out in the street. If you need a place to go, that's what my house is for. And he like, well, you just didn't have to do that. And I'm just so thankful. And I'm just in there going, I'm your woman though. I'm gonna be there for you. What the hell is wrong with him? Like he
yeah.
but but my internet went out again. That's what happened. Okay. My
like like babe, I tell you every day, you know I love you. And I'm not finna have you in a jam and just be like, oh well, he gotta figure it out. Like what the like I love you too. Babe, why does John keep muting? Like what the
hello?
it keep muting, babe.
I don't know. Hold on. Cause I gotta see. Cause I can't use up my data. I don't want them charging me.
Babe, did you ever think about getting back? Did you ever put your mobile number on your Snapchat in
I don't
case
know.
you got locked out? I miss my baby being on Snap though.
Hi, my name is Seiko. How can I help you today?
Like it's frozen, babe.
Yes, I am. All right, what is the number's last name? Can you spell that for me, please? What is that first
I had to redo it because it got
name?
frozen.
I'm sorry, can you give me her
They let you
last
change your.
Yeah, that one.
Hello. I gotta get off because my internet not working.